He's a little bit country. He's a little bit rock and roll. He's a little bit polka, death metal, abstract jazz, and German industrial techno. He's Scott Leffler. He's not allowed near the stereo at parties.
Welcome to another episode of Here's the Thing. And I'm your host. My name's Scott Leffler. We do have a wide variety of music today. And a little later in the show, we'll have Drew McGrath and I talking about a variety of things. But once again, due to scheduling issues, this is going to be one of them. They're short shows. But I do have music coming up from Au Monde, from Beam Out, from Eric Burt, from Handsome Jack, a song that you won't hear anywhere else because they recorded it 20 years ago or so in the studios at WLVL Radio, where I used to work, from Inherent Vice and Purgatory Kings, one of my actually favorite songs from Purgatory Kings. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe we'll do the other song that we have by Purgatory Kings. We have two songs on All West New York Radio that run from Purgatory Kings, which is a band that no longer exists. I can't find anything out about them. If you're looking for old school Western New York music, this is the place for it because we've got a ton of it in our library. Some 90 some odd hours of music in our library of just local bands, just bands from Western New York. Like the name says, all Western New York. Nothing from Philadelphia, nothing from, Kansas. But lots of Western New York stuff. So with that, we are going to take a quick break. We'll play a few songs. We'll come back with me and Drew. We'll play a few songs. We'll call it a day. It'll be a good time. You're listening to Here's the Thing. This is All West New York Radio. I'm Scott Leffler. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, today, the role of Scott Leffler will be played by that guy from the movie you saw last week.
Welcome back to Here's the Thing. I'm your host, Scott Leffler. Here's your co-host, Drew McGrath. Drew, how are you?
Tired.
Yeah, I mentioned I'm tired too, and I really have no reason to be. I slept for like 8 hours last night, which is about the max I can sleep.
Yeah.
Usually I get 8 hours, and I'm pretty good. More than that, and I'm tired, or less than that, and I might be tired. But 8's my sweet spot, and I hit my sweet spot, and I'm still tired. Maybe it's because I was walking around the fair out in the sun today. I don't know.
Possibly. Yeah.
But yeah, wife and I went to the Niagara County Fair today. Walked around, looked at the animals, looked at the arts and crafts, and all that fun shit. I kid you not, Drew. She touched every single animal there. Like, she just had to pet everything.
Okay.
And I don't know. I was not interested in petting all the things. Like, I like animals, and I like to pet certain animals. But, like, she wanted to pet cows and horses and chickens. A lot of time with chickens. I don't know.
Sounds like you're getting a farm.
I would not doubt that we would get a farm if we could somehow. But I don't think that that's legal where we live. And if it were, though, I wouldn't be surprised. So, I don't know. So, yeah, so I am tired for no good reason. But whatever. I'm here. I'm doing the show. I'm happy to be with you. A lot of things going on. Football season is finally kicking back in. I watched part of the Hall of Fame game the other night. And, I don't know, some decent football considering it's preseason and these people have barely had any time to practice.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to the Bills' first preseason game coming up Saturday, right?
Yep, Saturday, 1 o'clock.
So that'll be fun. Maybe get out, watch some football. Been a while since we've done that, and I'm looking forward to doing that on a fairly regular basis.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we got to figure out when we're going to record this thing, because right now we're recording on Sunday because we're both available Sunday, but I'm not going to feel like recording a podcast after watching football. So, I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Maybe like Saturday before a game.
Yeah, my wife would love for me to not be around Saturday and Sunday every week. So, yeah.
She understands.
I don't know that she does.
It's football, though.
Yeah.
Actually, it's only for 4 months.
Actually, we were talking today about yesterday we were talking about how to figure out my schedule moving forward, because my schedule's a mess now, and your schedule's obviously about to be more complicated. And so we're talking about when I can do this, and she goes, I love that Drew and I get equal time. I was like, but you don't really. Like, you actually get a ton more time than Drew. I said, I really don't see Drew all that much anymore.
Right.
But
and then with me working now,
Yeah, the new job is going to take up
a lot of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the old job might have had its hassles, but it was nice because you could kind of work around it. This new gig is going to be much more complex, but it is what it is. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Speaking of making it happen, a thing that we've been talking about for, I feel like, months now, the Bills and James Cook. Are they going to make it happen? Because right now I hear James Cook's not practicing.
He just sat out today. He has been practicing, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I've said before, I want a drama-free year, and we're not going to have it. Because aside from that, we got a couple key injuries now, too.
Yeah, they're all from what I've heard from other podcasts and everything like that, they're all real small, nothing that's gonna prevent week one or really go into the regular season.
So what's Hairston's deal?
His he could miss a couple weeks,
right, and
then come back into the regular season.
Right.
So I'm not really too worried about it. It is a LCL sprain. So.
All right. And what was the other injury that I saw today?
I didn't see one today.
I saw one hold on. We're Googling things, folks. News.google.com. Bills injuries. But it sounded minor. Shakir.
Oh, yeah. It was that was something with his ankle or something like that. He got rolled up on by accident, and he was seen, you know how they normally have sidelines, they got the medical tent, everything like that. Well, they didn't have the tent, they just have a table,
right,
everything like that, and he walked in his own power. He just took it off his cleats, everything like that. So,
yeah, I don't know. I'm worried, but I am hoping this. I am hoping this can be a good year.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna like be too like costly for any games really. So the Hairston one, that's just to be like on a precautionary.
Right. One thing I will tell you about going to the Niagara County Fair is so much Bill stuff, so much Bill swag, Bill's memorabilia, everything was Bills themed. It seems like everybody in Western New York is on the Bills bandwagon again, and I don't say that like it's a bad thing. I don't have any problem with bandwagon fans. I myself am one to a certain degree, but it is nice to see everybody in Bills mode, if you will.
Yeah, and now that it's August and everything with that preseason starting, and they know like football's coming basically like right after that, so it's like that time of the year. So
on the office here at the All West New York Radio Studios, I have a flag, if you will, or a banner of a sort on the door, and I change it out from time to time, and I'm going to have to replace what's there with the new, not new, but with another one that I use, and I've been using it for a few years, and one of these years it's going to be true. It is the Bills logo, and it says this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
Yeah. Well, at the end of every season we say next year. Well, this year. This is the year.
Okay.
All right. So football season starting, obviously cool. And there's football pretty much every day of the week these days. And I know the Bills are playing all over the place. The Bills, when I was going through the football schedule yesterday with my lovely bride, talking about like what games she wanted to see. Some games we might watch the game at the house a couple times this year.
Okay.
So we got to make use of that new bar.
Yeah.
So I have a very nice sunroom at our home and built a bar over the winter, and it is gorgeous. So we're thinking, well, let's have some people over. And she says, she goes, I want to make snacks. Like that's her thing. She's like, I just want to make snacks. I was like, all right, whatever. So she'll make us snacks. We'll watch some football. It'll be a good time. But we got Saturday games, we got Sunday games, we got Thursday games, we got. Do we have a Monday game?
We have I think 2 Monday night games.
Do we?
Yeah, but the Saturday game is not till like last a week or two in the air.
Yeah.
So.
And then of course we have a TBA game, or a TBD game, I should say.
Yeah.
So. I guess it's either to be announced, to be determined. But yeah, so Bills are all over the place this year.
Yeah.
But we pretty much have football almost every day of the week. I am pretty happy about that.
Yeah. Just no Tuesday and Wednesday unless some COVID happens again. And then,
dude, don't. Anthony, just stop. I said, Anthony, just stop.
But that one was a weird one though. Like having that game on a Tuesday.
Yeah. So. All right, I am looking forward to football. Baseball season's in full swing. The other day I ran into somebody with a Nats jersey and hat on.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as he walked by, I go Nats! And he just kind of looked at me like I was stupid. I was like, all right, never mind.
Yeah. Not everybody has that same, like some people just wear the jersey just because it's a fashion.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not up on the fashion.
Well, it's just some people just like wear jerseys because it's for fashion, not because they actually follow a team or anything like that. And it's like you got some people that wear like New York because they live in New York,
right?
And
well, I get
LA,
I get
like
that to a certain degree.
Well,
I don't know. So, other than sports, what's going on in the world?
Nothing really. Just. Mentally preparing for this new job, seeing what it's going to be about, really. So
yeah, I've just been super busy lately. We started this podcast in part because I had free time. I'm like, I have a bunch of time. I don't have anything to do, and since then, all my free time has been filled up, and now I don't. Now we got to squeeze in when we can do the podcast.
Right.
I'm stupid busy. I've been working. I picked up a part-time job at a hotel in Niagara Falls. And I've been working there 2 days a week, and it's a fun. I honestly love the gig, because I get to have short friendships with people from all over the world.
Yeah.
People come in, they're from Luxembourg, they're from Germany, they're from South Africa, they're from Croatia, whatever, and you have very brief conversations. Everybody, I would say 95% of people are absolutely delightful. and then another 5% kind of makes up for it.
Yeah.
Like they're just the worst.
Right.
But almost all the conversations that I have are a lot of fun. And yeah, I don't know. Had a family in last week from Ohio, and they weren't supposed to stay with us, but where they were supposed to stay, they were going to stay at an Airbnb. And I'm not going to say where it was, but it was a bad neighborhood. And they get there and they're like, nope. So they end up at the hotel that I work at, and they were delightful. They were absolutely, and they stayed for a whole week. But yeah, they were supposed to stay somewhere, and it was not a safe place. They did not feel safe there.
Okay.
Which makes me really wonder, like, if you've got an Airbnb like in the crime district, like, why do you even try? Like, I don't know. It seems.
Yeah, I don't know. I've actually never stayed at an Airbnb or anything.
I never have either.
Yeah,
a couple years ago, a family came up to visit for a week or so, and they stayed at an Airbnb in like DeVoe, and it was a beautiful house.
Yeah.
And they had a great time. But I've heard so many nightmare stories about Airbnbs. I wouldn't even try to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
yeah, I guess it could be good, but also though, like, because this area is so tourist driven,
right?
Like, for the other like 7-8 months, like, you're really nothing.
Right.
Like,
right.
So then, like, what do you do?
Yeah,
like,
you just leave it vacant. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe you lived there though that time. I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't even know like anybody who has an Airbnb that would be able to like try to like.
I got a couple friends that at one point were looking into buying a house specifically to make it into an Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
But they, as of this point, have not yet done that. They're still talking about it, but they haven't done that. But I'm interested to see like how it all works, because it sounds like more of a hassle than it's worth to me.
Yeah. I guess so. I guess it's just like renting a place though to somebody though, just on a short-term basis.
Yeah, but so here's the thing though, like if you get a tenant, like you develop a relationship, and you know that tenant becomes friend adjacent, not a friend, but like friend adjacent, and they don't want to disappoint you, and they don't want to upset you. Whereas when you get somebody that comes for 3 days, they don't care. There's no adjacent friendship there.
Right.
So I don't know. I like I said, I've seen so many nightmare stories for both renters and landlords. That it seems to me that maybe society is not there where we can do that yet. Maybe we need to improve as humanity still.
I think it would be based off the area though too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think depending on like. If it's like a really nice area, I think it would probably be all right. You know, because then more people would be willing probably to. Right.
Well, and so you're in a nice area, so you're charging more. People that are paying more are going to be less likely to trash the place.
Well, or they just have the money to do whatever they want and don't care.
Well, but then they have the money to pay to fix it, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah. So last week we watched Happy Gilmore 2. And we talked about it as our show. Have you talked to anybody since then who's seen it? Any feedback?
I did. So my friend Nick's seen it. He graded it a little different, and he based it off of like movies that have like been remade after like a 20-30 year period.
Right. Well, we talked about that a little bit. Yeah.
Right. But he graded it on that scale instead of grading it off of the first one.
Right.
Yeah. So he gave it an 8. Because of that. Yeah.
Last I looked on IMDb, it's still at like 6.5, which is right where we were.
Right.
But yeah, I think that of the ones that have like come back forever later, it is definitely one of the better ones, because some of them are just bad.
Right. Yeah. So like my grading though was based off of the first one. You know, like because like that's the comparison of it. You know, to grade it off of some like. A time period movie like that where it comes back, I don't know. I think that's kind of hard, and then also it's like it's kind of rough as well to kind of like give a rating off of something like that, because you know they're totally different style movies.
You sent me a thing last week. Well, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, Facebook is being stupid. Yeah, you sent me a thing last week of like 50 movies that everybody has to see or something like that.
Yeah, that list, yeah.
And I think I had seen like 38 of them and you had seen 36 or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And like a lot of those movies were really good. You know, the ones that I had seen, I agreed with them. But then some was like, how did this get in here?
Right.
You know?
And I noticed from looking at that list, I think I counted like maybe like 6 or 7 maybe from like past like 1990 and more current, like
right.
Yeah. Other than that, like I think that those are way too long ago.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I know. For example, that the Godfathers were in there, and which
Godfather 1 was like number 3 or something like that. Yeah,
and I know Scarface was in there, and I famously have not seen those. There were a couple Star Wars in there, which you have not seen, which I don't understand. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, there have been some incredible movies that we have both missed.
Yeah, like the Citizen Kane was, I think it was number 1 or something like that. The original one.
I wouldn't be surprised. Citizen Kane is like that's the movie,
right? And it was like I never watched that version of Citizen Kane, but I watched the more recent version of Citizen Kane.
Was Citizen Kane remade?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I've seen the original. I've never seen the.
You seen the 1942 one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's another one after that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was like 90s or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Seems like a weird movie to remake.
Yeah, it was. I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so Citizen Kane, I've watched most of the quote-unquote old classics, you know, Citizen Kane, Gone with the Wind, Maltese Falcon, just because I kind of felt like I had to, you know. I feel like there is a certain duty as a member of society to take part in certain things, that being one of them, you know, catching up on things that have influenced society as a whole. I feel like you have to. I don't know. Am I dumb? And yet at the same time, I haven't watched The Godfather, so I don't know.
Yeah. So.
No luck?
No, I don't know if it was called Citizen Kane though. Maybe I don't know, but it was like one that was like basically like Citizen Kane.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. I have no idea.
And it had a famous actor that played in it recently. Like
you are a fount of knowledge today.
Yeah.
I should get you on my trivia team.
I know, I'm tired.
I don't have a trivia team. I do host trivia, but I have not had an opportunity to play trivia in quite a while, and I kind of miss it. There really aren't that many places to play trivia here in the Falls. I don't know why. Like, you go to Lockport, you go to the Tonawanda, you go to Buffalo, there's trivia all over the place.
Yeah.
For some reason or another, in Niagara Falls, we don't do the trivia so much.
I don't think there really is any place, really.
Yeah, I honestly, there used to be trivia at the Buff Club, because I hosted it.
Yeah.
But now that my life is chaos, I haven't been able to do that, so there's no trivia there. I honestly can't think of any trivia in the Falls.
Yeah.
And very little karaoke, too.
Karaoke's getting hard and expensive.
Yeah.
You know, because now, like, with all the ASCAP fees and everything like that for all these jukeboxes,
right.
You know, like, is it really worth shutting down the jukebox and everything, you know, and then pay somebody, you know, $200, $300 to come in and do, like, because now they got to bring all their equipment. Yeah, it's just it just seems like more of a hassle now.
Gotcha.
Where now, I think it all changed with, like, honestly, with, like,
do
COVID.
Do you karaoke?
I have in the past.
Do you have like a go-to song?
No.
No?
No.
Any particular songs that you think you have done well?
Probably not.
Feel you there. I don't feel like I'm a very good singer. I don't feel like I'm musically talented. But my wife, the music teacher, says that I am.
I can't read sheet music, so like I don't know like what notes are what and everything like that. Yeah.
Well, that's not unusual.
Right, but
I can read sheet music.
Yeah, so like trying to like I don't know like if it's like.
But I mean, you don't need to read sheet music to do karaoke, which is one of those things. Yeah.
Right, but like just to understand like music and everything like that. Yeah, so even in music class growing up in school and everything like that. Yeah, I never knew like what was what or anything like that.
Gotcha.
So that's why I never like really got into music or anything like that because I couldn't like how am I going to be able to try to play something if I can't read it? Like right. I don't know, like, you know, so
one of these days when we're less busy, we should go out to someplace that has, you know, trivia and or karaoke and
I'd be down for it. Yeah. Yeah, like I know, like so like Buffalo Wild Wings back in the day used to have those trivia machines at the tables.
Oh yeah, I remember playing. So when I lived in Ohio,
and it wasn't sports trivia. It was just general trivia.
When I lived in Ohio, we had it was called BW3, which became Buffalo Wild Wings. And we would go, and they had those little like handheld things. Yeah. I had forgotten all about that.
Yeah,
that was fun. And I know that you're not.
Granted, you didn't win anything or anything like that. It was just cool just to have your.
And you were playing against everybody in the country.
Yeah. Anybody who was at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Do they still do that?
I don't know. Like
I like Wild
We don't
Wings.
have Buffalo Wild Wings here.
There's one in Amherst.
Is there?
Yeah, there's one near the Boulevard Mall. Across the street from the Boulevard Mall.
So did they move the one from the one that was
no, the one
by
on
like North French?
North French.
Yeah, that Tops Plaza right there by North French and the Boulevard.
Oh yeah, that's gone.
That one's gone too?
That one's gone.
Wow.
And then the one that was on Military, obviously gone.
Yeah.
But there is still one across from the Boulevard Mall. And like I said, I like Wild Wings. I don't think they do bad. I don't think they have bad wings.
I was never really a fan of their wings, but
I think
they're all right. Yeah, they're all right.
And I used to they have like these potato wedges.
Yeah, the wedges are nice.
The potato wedges.
The loaded potato wedges?
No, just regular potato wedges.
Oh, the loaded ones, dude?
Yeah, no, I would just get regular ones and then I would dip them in, and you're going to think this is weird, tartar sauce.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I love tartar sauce. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's weird.
So,
but like I think that was like the real like only like trivia that like
we should definitely check out to see if that's still a thing because that's a thing that we could do. Because you can go whenever.
Yeah,
we could find a way to fit that in.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Yeah,
a guys' night. We'll get Anthony and DeMario.
Sure. Yeah, it was just weird. It's just weird though that like how that's like pretty much been like non-existent.
Yeah.
Really. It's like,
I don't know. All right, Drew, I don't have a lot to talk about, and I'm fine with that.
I'm cool.
And Drew's tired, so we're going to call it. We're gonna end this segment and play some music. So for those of you who tuned in, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Bye.
I wish it would be old days. We just eat, sleep, shit, and rhyme. And if you wanna hear us kill it, yo, you're just in time.
We just eat, sleep, shit, and rhyme. And if you wanna hear us kill it, then you're just in time.
We just eat, sleep, shit, and rhyme. And if you wanna hear us kill it, then you're just in time.
Just eat, sleep, shit, and rhyme. And if you wanna hear us kill it, then you're just in time.
Can't prevent my mind from drifting, shifting in positions, gripping and I'm slipping, stomach twisting, tripping. Living in a city with slow birds, no buffers, no smirks, oboes that show perks, whooping tail like Jet Li, once trapped and set free, dice games I bet G, waking up from that dream. And the moral of the story is, no need to be gory, kids, tired of TV and them glorious shorty lives. Never dress fresh, I'm not one to impress, and don't let stress make my mind a mess. In fact, I ostracize those guys who looking at hips and thighs rather than lips and eyes. Can't explain my perception, wait, correction. Born to the rhythm with no form of conception, no question that I'll get far, like Jimmy in his split guitar. Solid rock, I hit hard poetically. You know where I'll be. The country knows my lyrics just like Ascot Keys. Say no to yayo for brains turn to Play-Doh. I can mow minds and half the time you can say go. Slick lips with flicks quick, no chick nicks at picnics. I kick tricks. Collage how I sniff flicks and mix picks. Rude interruption with booze and consumption. New to this function, ooze interruption.
You're bleeding, better stop proceeding. Now a hearse is the only way you're leaving. Your girl saw the whole thing, now we're at screaming. Halfway at the car, window shooting and leaning. Smiles gleaming, mom's in the house cleaning. Is it an angel or a demon? Thinks I'm believing. Hopefully I left, no one seeing. Guns away, left out weeping. On your grave I'm being. What a human being it was made for me. It was my fate, that's why king in Latin means Rex the Great. Handcuffs of duct tape, oops, my mistake. I skipped the day just to hit a blunt to the face. Told her I'd pick her up at 8, went right by place. I forgot, either Betty, Leslie, Jesse, or Grace. Bitch is missing, I'm a suspect in the case. In the deck card, deuce the deuce, and on 8, cause it's a 187 on the po-po radio. Sipping so cold with loco and Sandia. Never thought a white cat could rap fast like that. Pockets fat from the C-notes and the weed stash. I shit on trash while y'all constipated. Emancipation Proclamation reinstated. So many of y'all just love to hate it. Complaining while your ass just keep on playing.
We just eat, sleep, shit, and rhyme. And if you want to hear us kill it, then you're just in time.
We just eat, sleep, shit, and rhyme. And if you want to hear us kill it, then you're just in time.
We just eat, sleep, shit, and rhyme. And if you want to hear us kill it, then you're just in time.
We just eat, sleep, shit, and rhyme. And if you want to hear us kill it, then you're just in time.
Yo, far more than raw, but far from hardcore. Dropping shit that'll drop your jaws. The lyrical hero without the flaws. It's the motherfucking rebel without the pause. Connecting countless bars as I catch the beat. The definition to the day that I rest in peace. It comes closer with every yell I pass to the left of me. Feeling heavenly charged. Some kind of divine energy struck my body and mind. Now a rhyme recklessly enough to get your hands up. So put your hands up. Listen to the musician flip and rip the rap up. Rhyme inside your mind and make your head pump. So what's up? It's the new breed of MC. Thoroughbred vocally spin like rotary phones and hit explosively. Chills up your spine with rhymes reciting poetry fine. Every time that I'm throwing speech, from local to globally. Yeah, you know it's me, the one of a kind, straight from the 716 West Oakland place where we roll under this shit, constructing the hits while others just running their lips. No question, really ain't no fucking with it. Yeah, said there really ain't no fucking with it.
Getting drunk happens to be my favorite pastime. Told kids that like to spit the fast rhyme. Give me a sec, I need to break the smash time. Just track it over till you hear my last line. I stay solid, just for 3.5. I don't bullshit. Your ass due to a calf. My rhymes stay dirty. They need to take a bath. Shit, take titties, fuck, who the bitch with the bath. Bitch, MC went down because I caught her. I don't kill Mike. Convict me for manslaughter, but I don't take the blame cause it ain't my fault. Kids mesmerized by my lines like they're in a cult. Two in the pink, one in the brown is the shocker. Big Dan's out a fan of the cock blocker. I used to sleep in school and then ride next to lockers. I eat up rappers, shit out punk rockers. Yeah, Big Dan bitch. I eat up rappers, shit out punk rockers.
Eat, sleep, shit, and rhyme. And if you want to hear us kill it, then you're just in time. Eat, sleep, shit, and rhyme. And if you want to hear us kill it, then you're just in time.
You're listening to All Western New York Radio, home of the Think So Joe Show, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Tune in or miss out.